Good morning, guys. So today's video, I wanted to talk about indecision and how indecision is such a killer and can put us in such a bad spot. I know when I've been struggling and often find myself kind of in the midst of depression, anxiety, overwhelm, often indecision is what keeps me there. It keeps me locked in it because without taking decisions, you're not actually moving in any direction. And reading Tony Robbins again today, really reflecting on the learnings and how I've been applying the learnings, and even how I'm seeing the learnings show up in my life as I look back. And what's amazing is that there's so much power in making a decision. I quite literally, in the midst of my kind of struggling the most, not knowing what I wanted to do, I just shut down my business, I was kind of having an identity crisis, I was struggling finding work, having financial pressure, not having much to do anymore in the day because I had shut down the business, so kind of feeling lost, feeling like I didn't have purpose or even anything to do. Like I wasn't feeling fulfilled in the way of like doing good work or like doing something. It's like I don't want to just sit around and basically do nothing. Like it's not who I am. It's not what I want to do. And I remember after struggling for quite some time with indecision and just my inability to just decide on a direction to go, I literally wrote on a cue card something along the lines of probably like, just make a fucking decision. And I wrote two things. One was to move to New Zealand, and the other was to learn DJing. And I made a post today, and it's amazing because it's, again, in reflection, to be at a place today, months from when I wrote on that cue card, where in 21 days I leave this country and move to New Zealand for potentially 2 years, and in a week from now I'm actually debuting my first live DJ performance. It's just it's amazing what can happen when you make a decision. And what's great is in my past too, I know for sure I've made decisions and then along the way decided to change my mind. That's totally okay. But a great friend and mentor has a saying and metaphor that I love, which is you can't drive a parked car. Meaning, it's okay to drive in the wrong direction for a little bit because at least you have movement. Especially, like, often indecision plagues us when we already feel stuck, and it's the indecision that keeps us stuck for longer than is necessary because we are debating what is the right move when in reality there is no right move. The right move is to have movement, is to make a decision and go in some direction, because at least you will learn, right? It's like you can always turn the car around, but at least you're going somewhere. Whereas if you're parked, you're not getting anywhere. And it's like this overthinking, analytical thing we do in our heads that make us indecisive and make us unable to actually make a decision is what perpetuates that stuckness. So if you're feeling stuck right now, just make some decisions. Go with the gut. Literally flip a coin. It actually doesn't matter because we're never going to know the alternative. And as you move forward to something, as you make a decision and take action and have momentum and movement, you can course correct. You can decide, oh, actually, this is exactly the opposite way I'm going to go, so I'm going to turn around and go the other way. But you would never have learned that unless you made the decision. So if, like, you're debating here, like, do I go A or B? Do I go north or south? Well, like, the best thing you can do is go south and realize, oh shit, I actually want to go north, and turn around and go north. Because now you know. You've made the decision and had enough action to learn to know that that isn't the way you want to go, and then you can go the other way. But so many of us, and myself included, I've done this numerous times in my life, just get stuck because we just don't. It is an to take full responsibility. It is an unable. It's within us to make the decision, and the fact that it's like we constantly debate it is what keeps us stuck. Is we are keeping ourselves stuck because we're just not willing to make a decision, whether it's FOMO or whether because we don't have all the facts or whatnot. All of these reasons, procrastination, again, is simply a misunderstanding that if you just act and make a decision, you will get unstuck and you will learn, and then you can adjust. I will leave it at that for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.